crafty friends, it's Arva. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with the April edition of the Stash Dive Collab, which is hosted by Poetspice. So for those of you who may not know what the Stash Dive Collab is, we come on every third Friday of each month at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with videos of projects that we have created with items that we have not used in over 6 months, or items that have never been used that are in our stash. So there are several ladies who participate in this collaboration. I will leave links to their channels in the description box. Please go and check them out and show them some crafty love. And let me show you what I used for my project this month. So I used some of these felt stickers from Hobby Lobby's Easter section this year. I used this Sparkling Love glitter from Hobby Lobby. I've had this in my stash for a while. I had never used it. I used some of the confetti from Dollar Tree. I used cabochon from this pack that I picked up from Amazon a while back. I had not used it because most of the items in here leaned more spring and summer. If I can find a link to that, I will link it in the description box. I also used some of the sequin mixes from Michael's Bargain Bin this season. This pad here, this cardstock pad, I picked up from Lidl. It was 25 sheets. All 25 were different colors. These are the different colors. And they are 9.4 by 13.3 inches. Lidl is a German company, so I'm guessing that's why the measurement's a little different. At any rate, this is a 110-pound cardstock. So with it being 110-pound cardstock and it's solid core, you know, I was expecting, well, it's kind of cheap. I don't know. I picked up 3 because they were $2.99 for the pad. So I picked up a couple of pads, came home, took out some sheets that I didn't really care for the color. I knew they weren't colors I would normally craft with, and used it in my Cricut and in my Cameo machines just to see how they cut. And then I tried a couple sample cuts with some dies that I had. It cut beautifully. And solid core, 25 sheets, 110 pounds for $2.99. I just thought it was such a great deal. So I went back and they didn't have that many more, so I purchased the rest. But it is one of their seasonal items. When they come back in stock, I will definitely get more. I just think this is a great price point for this cardstock, especially for the quality that you're receiving. And then I also used this Ooh La La pad from Kraftz. That was a hot buy from Michael's in 2017. Really liked this pad. It was really a lot of spring with florals and makeup, fashion, cocktails, Paris, all of that combined into one. A lot of pink, so it was definitely right up my alley. So this was a pad that I had never used. I was kind of surprised, but I guess I shouldn't be because I do kind of hoard my papers that I think are pretty and I know I can't get again. So let's get into what I made for this month. I'll be right back. Okay, so I created the cosmetic bag that was a tutorial by Brittany, who is BB's Crafts. I followed her tutorial perfectly because Brittany has great tutorials. The only thing I did differently was the size of the straps because of the paper that I used, which was the Lidl paper. My scraps had this come down to about an inch, and that was fine with me. Here's where I used the cabochon. I put the Hobby Lobby flowers in a little cluster here and then one over here. These are elements that were fussy cut from the paper collection. I used some eyelash trim ribbon that I picked up on clearance at Hobby Lobby recently. Some AB white diamond dots for her in her hat, to decorate her hat there. And then I stumbled upon I was working on something else and accidentally made a rosette flower. And I was like, oh, this actually looks like a flower. So I'll come back and do a tutorial if I can get everything done out of my head where it sounds right on a video so that you can see how I put that together. I used some flat back gems from Dollar Tree down here just to add some extra texture. And then I have a fussy cut Eiffel Tower and the lips from the collection. Still working on the layering, guys. It's getting better, but I'm still working. So the paper is the same here on the big panels. And then I used a different sheet for the accent that has just the roses. So let's get into it. All right. I am participating in a sequence mix swap that is hosted in the Facebook group Happy Mail Swappers. I will leave links in the a link in the description box to the group. So this was a one-on-one swap, and we were to send 3 sequin mixes of at least 1 tablespoon each to our swap partner. So they wanted it packaged up nicely, and I thought this was a great way to package it. So in this larger pouch here, I added one of those spoons from Hobby Lobby, just added a floral tassel and some wire wrapped beads on the end. And here I took the sequin mix here and then added in some from my stash, some of the blue, the iridescent white, and some more of that magenta metallic purple color. And so here is that. You can see more of the ones that I added in the back here. I don't know if it's because of the weight of them they shifted to the back like that, because obviously I didn't mix them in this bag. But anyway, that's the first mix. The second mix was created with the glitter that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. This was the base of the mix. And then, of course, I went back in and then added sequins from my stash to match the mix. And then there's 2 individual pockets here. Now this one, I took the little pink flowers from this mix, took the pink flowers out, and then I just created around those. I added some of the Nouveau silver striped metallic holographic sequins in there. I used some of the mint sequins from Nouveau. There's some heart sequins. There's some iridescent. There's some clear. There's some diamond dots. See, again, they kind of shifted to the back. So hopefully my partner, her name is Brandy Johnson. I don't know yet if she has YouTube or not. But once I find out, when I come and do the reveal video, I'll have her information in the description box. So there's that one. And then in this last one, for the Dollar Tree confetti, in this pack, there were green, pink, yellow, and lavender flowers. So I took the yellow and lavender flowers out, and then I used a mix, an Easter mix that was from Hobby Lobby this year. And I used that as the base of the mix, and then just added a few other things in from my stash, like some clear iridescent ones. And that's how this mix was made. So, and since it was, it was springtime swap, I just went primarily with spring themed mixes. And over here, I just added 2 masks because we're talking about a cosmetic bag. So I have 2 face masks in here, and then some of these Dollar Tree gems in different spring lean into summer colors. So this is what I will be sending my swap partner. And I really, really like how this came together. It is such an easy tutorial, and Brittany's really good at giving the directions, and I really appreciate that she leaves links in the description, or excuse me, she leaves measurements in her description box. So after you watch it and figure out how to make it, because I always make a prototype for myself so that I can just see how it goes together. What do I like about it? Is there anything I want to change? Normally with hers, I don't find much that I want to change. But anyway, I really do appreciate that she puts them down there, because after I figured out how to put it together, I can just go back and get the measurements and not have to rewatch the whole video for assembly. Just need the measurements. So this is my project for this month. I hope that my swap partner likes it. If you guys like what I have created, please consider giving me a thumbs up and give me a comment down below of what you think about it. All right, guys, take care and have a blessed day. Bye.